I didn't expect a carry-on bag to change anything, but it ended up changing everything. Hi, I'm Amy, and if you follow my channel, you'll know I love bag organization. I hate being at the airport and not being able to find my phone, boarding pass, passport, or whatever else I suddenly need in that moment. There's a line of people waiting behind you, you're trying not to panic, and everything feels stressful. We've all been there, right? I like to know exactly where everything is, so having a well-organized, efficient bag makes the whole travel process feel so much calmer. Introducing the Oleada Marina Carryall. I'm taking it as my carry-on for my August trip overseas, and today I'm showing you exactly what fits inside, how it organizes everything, and why it has genuinely changed the way I pack. Instead of needing to carry 2 or 3 separate bags, I can keep everything together in this one piece. Before we get into the details, I do want to mention that I was so excited to be kindly gifted this bag by Oleada. I also have a coupon code for you guys if you'd like to check it out. You can use the code AMYSWEETOL for 20% off site-wide and an extra 20% off sale items until August 1st, so go check them out. One thing I always find interesting with a bag like this is the intention behind it, because you can really tell when something has been designed for real life and not just to look good. Oleada means wave in Spanish, which I think is such a beautiful idea because the brand is all about movement, flexibility, and supporting women through busy everyday life. Their bags are designed around practical luxury, so they're not just made to look beautiful, they're created to actually support the way modern women work, travel, commute, and move through different parts of their day. I also love that Oleada designed their bags around real women's routines, speaking with women across different industries and looking at what they actually need from a work and travel bag. The result is a bag that feels lightweight, durable, laptop friendly, weather resistant, and timeless, with thoughtful details that make it feel polished but still genuinely useful. So before we get into what goes inside, let me show you the 5 ways you can wear this bag using just the 2 detachable straps. This is one of the features that really caught my attention because it makes the bag feel so versatile. You can carry it by hand for that clean, structured look, which is perfect if you want it to feel a little more polished. You can also wear it on your shoulder for a more relaxed everyday style, especially when you're walking through the airport or heading to a cafe. If you want to be completely hands-free, you can wear it crossbody, which I love for travel days when you're juggling coffee, documents, luggage, or your phone. You can also turn it into a backpack, which is brilliant for longer airport walks, commuting, or moving through crowds when you don't want to have anything slipping off your shoulder. And then there's the pass-through luggage sleeve on the back, so it slides right onto your suitcase handle. This is such a practical feature because it keeps everything secure and your hands completely free. I love that you can adapt the bag depending on what you're doing, where you're going, and how much you're carrying. It makes such a difference having one bag that can shift with you throughout the day. Okay, so let's start packing. One of the main things I love about this bag is that it has proper compartments, so everything has a place. It also has this beautiful soft micro eco suede lining, which helps protect whatever you're carrying so nothing gets scratched or damaged inside. It's made with buttery soft Nappa leather that feels lightweight, durable, flexible, and really beautiful to touch. Those are all such important features in a travel bag because you want something that looks elevated but can still handle being used properly. There are 2 main zipper compartments, so let's start with the narrower one. This section is perfect for a laptop or tablet. I'm putting my 14-inch laptop in here and you can see it fits perfectly with room to spare. I'm also going to add my iPad because I like to use it on the plane. It zips up smoothly without any issues, which is exactly what you want when you're packing tech. Now, the larger compartment is where your daily essentials live. Let's take a look at all the flight essentials I like to carry with me. Okay, let's open the bag up and see what's actually inside. Now, inside, I do like to try and group everything together where I can. So this is what it's looking like with everything in. So let's start off with the tech pouch. This is from a brand called TomTok, and it's a good place because you can keep all your electrical things and tech gear in one place. So it has 2 zip compartments, a carryall handle here, and then on the back you can also pop your hand through there to carry it. Let's start with the main compartment. This is where I like to keep all my cables. So I have my laptop charger in here. I also have my iPad charger in here. And one of the things I really like about this particular tech pouch is that it has compartments. So it has multiple different pockets for you to put all your things in. So this doesn't only help you find things, but it does keep everything organized. Now, one of the most important things that I would say to have on you on the plane is earplugs. Now, I do have custom earplugs because I use them quite a lot, but when you're on a plane, everything is so loud. You have people talking, you have children crying, you have people snoring. So these are really handy to take with you. I also have my hard drive in here. I do take that with me in case I do some editing or anything like that whilst I'm away, and then the cable to go with it. And I also have a pen. I don't know about you, but when I'm on the plane and it comes to fill the customs card out, I never seem to have a pen. This one's super cute. It's tiny and it actually extends out. So you take the lid off and the pen extends so you can write with it, but it takes up barely any space. It also has a keychain on here as well, so if you do want to hook it onto something, you can. But look how tiny this pen is. How small is that? So again, that slips in perfectly into one of the pockets and you've always got it with you. Moving on to the smaller section, this is where I keep a phone stand. I also have my earbuds because again, noise cancelling earbuds are a great thing to have with you on the plane. My portable phone charger. So this comes more in handy when you're in the airport. On a long haul flight, they are around about 24 hours to the UK, maybe just under. So when you're in the airport, you might need to charge your phone or your iPad or something like this. So just always handy to have a backup. And another wire container. This one's really cool because inside it has all your different attachments. It also has a little tool there to change your SIM card over. So I always get a UK SIM card when I'm over there, and you always need that really small pin to get it out. So that has one of those in there, and then it just has your different adapters. But it's really slim, really lightweight, and it just fits in here perfectly. Moving on, we have the liquids pouch. So I put all my liquids in one place, and that way it makes it really easy when you're going through security, just to take it out of your bag and it's already done. Now, I do normally like to keep things grouped together, so makeup together, skincare together, and things like that. But because you do have to have it in a clear see-through bag, I just group them all together. So in here, I do have some hand sanitizer, a moisturizer, some toothpaste, some hand cream, a perfume, some toner, and a mascara. So when I'm going through security, I can just take this out of my bag and put it in the tray. I would highly recommend that you do this. It just saves so much time when you are going through security. You don't have to rummage through your bag to try and find all of your liquids. Moving on, I have another little pouch. I like to keep everything grouped together. I don't like loose items in the bag. So in here, this is a really cool little gadget. This is actually a toothpick dispenser. So you pull the lever like that, and a little toothpick shoots out. How cool is that? So it keeps them all clean and together in one little place. Then I have a little tin that just keeps in some sanitary towels. You always like to feel fresh on the plane, so I just keep a pad in here and some panty liners, so it can always come in handy while you're traveling. And the last little thing in this pouch is a retractable straw. These come in so handy. I love carrying these around with me. It just pulls out, and then inside you have a little mini straw, and this just pulls out, and you can use it in your iced coffees or any kind of drink really. And then inside it does also come with a little pipe cleaner in there, so you can clean it out. I use this all the time in my bag. It's really handy to have overseas as well, and you can just keep it in your handbag and keep it with you at all times. Then I have my makeup pouch. I don't normally put makeup on when I go onto the plane, but sometimes when I land, I do like to freshen up just before you see everybody. So I've just got a few little bits and pieces in here that I like to carry with me. None of them are liquids in here, so you can keep all these together in a pouch. So I really like to carry this little makeup pouch with me. It comes in super handy. Then I have a little water bottle. This is so cute and so handy to carry around with you. These can fit in your handbags as well. So while you're away traveling, if you're going out exploring or anything like that, you can just fill that up and pop that in your bag. This is from a brand called Hydro Flask, and I think it's about 200 mils. But when you're on the plane, you can get really dehydrated, and the water that they give you isn't normally, for me, enough. So you can just go and fill this up and keep it with you at all times. Then I have my portable fan. I've spoken about this a few times. I love carrying a portable fan with me. And from what I've heard at the moment, the UK is actually having a little bit of a heat wave. So I think this is gonna come in super handy whilst I'm over there. I also have a little mirror with me. So if I do wanna sort of touch up my makeup or do my skincare on the plane, I can actually use my mirror. I love this little mirror from Louis Vuitton. It's so slim and sleek that you can just slip it down into a pocket in your bag and it fits perfectly. Another important thing I would highly recommend is taking an eye mask with you. Putting in your earplugs and an eye mask, I find works really well. If you're someone that struggles to sleep on a plane, try putting in your earplugs and an eye mask because I find it just blocks out everything. Now, this bag also comes with a key finder. So on here, I have attached my coin purse. When I get off the plane in the UK, I never seem to have cash on me. So if you're wanting a coffee or something to eat, it's really handy just to have some money on you. This is my Maison de Sabre Apple coin purse and it comes in really handy. And finally, I have my card wallet because I always like to have that with me. And that's everything inside the bag. This compartment is deep enough that everything has its place and nothing feels loose or like it's shifting around. There's plenty of room without it feeling overstuffed, which is exactly what I want in a carry-on bag. Now, here's the detail most people might miss. There's a hidden magnet pocket on the front where I like to keep my phone and my passport for easy access. There's also a small card holder pocket in the right corner where you can store cards, but I opted for this cute little Carryall pouch. I'm using it to add some of my favorite products that I want easy access to, like hand soap sheets, lip balm, body wipes, hairbrush, deodorant wipes, and whatever else I'm bringing. The pouch attaches perfectly onto the outside of the bag, which is so clever because you can grab it quickly during your flight without opening the whole bag. I'm also adding this cute little bumblebee AirTag charm so I can keep track of my bag while I'm traveling, and this hand sanitizer charm so I can keep my hands germ-free while moving through the airport. So overall, what I love most about the Oleada Marina Carryall is that it feels stylish but still really practical. It looks polished, it holds a surprising amount, and the compartments make it so much easier to keep your travel essentials organised. For me, the biggest win is that I can carry my laptop, iPad, passport, phone, skincare pouch, and all my flight essentials in one bag without everything becoming a mess. It makes the whole travel day feel less stressful, more organised, and like I have a proper system. I also really appreciate the different wear styles because travel days are never just one thing. Sometimes you want to carry it by hand, sometimes you want to be hands-free, and sometimes you just want to slide it onto your suitcase and keep moving. Having that flexibility makes it feel like a much more useful carry-on piece, especially when you're moving between the airport, transport, hotels, and everyday plans. That is everything I'm packing in my Oleada Marina Carryall for my overseas trip. I'll leave the details below, and don't forget, if you like to shop it, you can use my code AmySweetOL for 20% off site-wide and an extra 20% off sale items until August 1st. Go check them out. I'd love to know what your must-have carry-on essentials are, so let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.